Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new GOAT MANUTE BOL. And look, this is one of the final GOATs of the game for sure. It was one of the few giants the 2K has not released as of yet as a GOAT Festival card. I mean, between Murasan, MANUTE, Taco, Symbolar, Sean Bradley, like so many ridiculous GOAT players in the GOAT Festival that are 7'5", 7'6", 7'7". And look, this MANUTE's going to be one of the best bigs in the game, one of the best cards in the game, without a doubt. Really not that different than any of those other guys, to be fair, but we're going to see what he can do in this video. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Big shout out to my guy Junksta for letting me use his account to record this video. Really appreciate that a lot. And MANUTE is 7'6", 8'6" wingspan. 8'6", yeah, that's truly absurd, and 40 legend badges. He is absolutely insane. 99 everything. Obviously one of the greatest cards in the game, without a shadow of a doubt. So I'm excited to see what he can do. Jump shot wise, they gave him Andre Drummond base with Oscar upper, which I think is like pretty great. Actually, I don't think it's that great, because Drummond base is not that insane at this point in the year, but Oscar upper is good. What jump shot? Who has this shot? Is this the same shot that GOAT YAO has? It is, yes, it's the exact same shot GOAT YAO has. So this card is literally the same card as GOAT YAO. I remember liking GOAT YAO's jumper a lot in freestyle and then not loving it in game. So we'll see if my experience is the same with MANUTE here. What in the world? Okay, either way, I do think it's a good jump shot. It's not my favorite one in game in the world, but I do think it is good. He is going to be very, very knocked down coming off of screens. He's got all the things in the world, and again, he's 7'6" with an 8'6" wingspan. So the things that he's going to be able to do in terms of just pure glitchiness are pretty much unmatched in this game. So this card's going to be special. Would I recommend spending any sort of money on him? Absolutely not. Is he going to be cracked? Absolutely. That being said, let's hop into a game. Let's see what MANUTE BOL, aka Yao Ming 2.0, can do. All right, let's get it. This dude's got a great center in YAO, and that's about it. He has a 7'6" dude with 99 speed to match up with us defensively, at least, though, which does do him some favors. But besides that, the rest of his team just really is not on the level of being able to compete at all. So this should be, I would think, overall a pretty darn easy game. Another tier 15 player. This is not going to be a competitive basketball game here. My guy Junksta does not play any showdown, which is, I mean, totally his choice. But with a team this good and being in tier 15 showdown, you're not going to get the most competitive of matchups, generally speaking. And we matched up against another tier 15 player, at least is what it looked like to me. So drive the ball here. Let's make sure we try to get the floor spaced out properly. He's not even like actually moving on defense. He's just off balling, and it is kind of working, but he has done nothing to indicate anything quality defensively going on. And that is a great shot by MANUTE. Holy crap. Knocking down a really, really tough shot. That is absolutely nasty. He gets a bucket, and we have ourselves a 3-2 lead, man. Let's play some defense. You know what? Okay, I don't know about that foul, but that wasn't horrific offense. It was better than I anticipated I was going to see anyway at tier 15, but he actually did do a couple of dribble moves properly, so that was solid. But he's lucky to get points out of it. He basically just went up with anything against LeBron, which generally is not going to be a super favorable outcome, but at the end of the day, when it is, right? So that worked out for him, I guess. So we'll go right back to our pick and pop here. Defox cross right into YAO, and that's a turnover. Okay, slow start. Is he actually gonna? Ooh, wow, we're getting popped right now with the best team in the game. That's not great, is it? Okay, let's burst here. We got, dude, look at these cars I have on this court. This is so ridiculous. The off ball is kind of cooking me, though. I got to be honest. I mean, I haven't been able to get YAO into a screen really yet, and he's low-key sitting on me. So hop step, layup, that's glitchy. Even on YAO, that's a wide open. I mean, that's crazy. He just creates so much space. It's just so glitchy, to be honest. But that's MANUTE being MANUTE, and that's his second bucket of the game as well. Wow, Kyrie just cooked Braun. What in the world there? And I'm really kind of struggling, to be honest, despite that being a nice shot last possession. I mean, the off ball is actually kind of preventing me from getting a 3 off really so far. We got a contested fade, and that's a good shot. And then again, I don't love this jump shot, man. It's not my favorite. I don't hate it. It's not bad. That was a bucket right there. That's a really good shot. But overall, it's not insane so far. Give me a chase down. Oh, that's my fault. I wasn't running back on defense initially. I let him get behind me. That's on me. Fully my fault there. No problem at all from Manute. He's not slow or anything. I just didn't run back. That was on me. Dribble drive again. Chill. See if we could just, is he gonna on-ball me? Oh yeah, on-ball me, please. Whoa, Yao played that perfectly. I thought I was past him with that, Francis. Good defense by my opponent. We are not succeeding quite as easily as I anticipated that we would on the offensive end of the court, at least to this point in the game, but that doesn't mean that that can't change, and I think it certainly will, hopefully. He's doing a good job defensively though, man. He's even clicking on now offensively or defensively and doing a good job. So we did get wide up at 3, and Manute knocks it down again. Just a 7'6" dude with Pro 2 fade, and just the amount of space that creates and the difficulty that is going to be to just try to contest is insane. Catch and shoot, that's a bucket. Oh, slightly early. It didn't even register my rhythm shot apparently. And that's not a steal, even though Bol is 7'3" with like a 7'11" wingspan or something. I don't even know what Bol's wingspan was, but I thought that was going to be a steal. Somehow we are losing right now, which is obviously not the way that I wanted this game to start. But honestly, I feel like Manute's had some decent stuff so far. He is literally the same card basically as YAO. They have the same jump shot. They're both 7'6". I'm being completely honest when I say this. Incredible card. I don't love his jump shot, and I don't really know why that is, but it is the way that it is. I just am not the biggest fan of his shot. He's extremely glitchy in terms of, like you just saw, rebounding, defense, slashing, finishing, and even like just shooting in terms of not being contested and stuff. What in the world is these animations he's getting with Yao Ming? But at the end of the day, he is, I would say, a little bit like not limited at all, but the jump shot's not spectacular. I mean, I think I'd be lying to say that this is like a great shot, is my overall opinion. And we're going to try to get him one more 3 here. Hopefully get a good screen. Burst, peak, shot. Green? There you go. Got a bucket. Beautiful stuff. It's not a bad shot by any means. It's not my favorite of the GOAT bigs, but it's still really, really good. 13 points, 1 rebound, 5'11", 3 of 7 from 3. Like I said, wasn't as easy as I would have liked, but I do still feel like Manute had himself a pretty solid gameplay and definitely looks like a very good card. So with that being said, you know what, Eric, you don't get to use a card like Manute that much. I feel like we got to get him a little more gameplay. We got to get him just a little bit more, because I feel like I call the gameplay there, but I want a couple more good possessions, if at all possible. Feels like we've at least started to find our rhythm here at the end of the first quarter. So if we can give him a couple more good possessions, that would be super duper nice. We'll see if we're able to do that. But not a bad first quarter overall. 13 points in the first quarter with 1 player isn't bad. It's just not the efficiency that I was really expecting, especially against this team, which isn't great. You know what I mean? Like, this is not compared to ours, especially, not even a close matchup whatsoever. I mean, Junksta has a team that, like, I'm not saying anything, but wow. Yeah, it's a heck of a squad. I mean, it is an absolute god squad. We just got post spot. I might suck. I legitimately might just suck. I don't know. Throw it up to Manute again. Dribble drive. Chill. Okay. Can I get a 5 out, please? We don't even have 5 out as a play we can call. Come on, man. Green. KD. Thank you. Easy assist. That's the first time we haven't scored with Manute this game. And I don't even have 5 out as an option to call because he has preset plays. So there you go, I guess. Good defense here. Step up. We're good. Play this. Should be a steal. Oh my goodness, Manute. That's more like it. Just absolutely stonewall your own son at the rim. That was kind of nasty. Boom. Chill. We're kind of running out of stamina, so don't want to do anything too crazy, but I'd love to green that or get the biggest load up in the world. Yeah. All right. Look, I don't love this jump shot. It feels like it gets a lot of load ups, and I don't know. I love the card still. I do absolutely think he's a top tier option, but I just haven't been quite as impressed efficiency wise as I would have liked when it comes to some of the catch and shoot stuff. Anyways, again, even a load up there, like that was a wide open shot. I don't know. The efficiency is even worse now, man. Like, I don't know. I'm just not. Look, playing through him, he is very, very good. I probably should just be more mashing and stuff than I have been, because at the end of the day, he's not that great. So that is gonna do it for the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. He is that great, but he's not worth spending hundreds of dollars on or anything. He's one of the overall worst of the giant GOAT festival bigs they've dropped. Either way, it's gonna do it for the video. Appreciate y'all listening to me app. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.